Hello everybody, this is Linda and I'm here for Sunday Paper Fun. And today we have a really cute card. It's a fun fold and the person that created it was Stacy Marsh. She's one of the artisans with Stampin' Up! So I wanted to show you, it's really cute, it's a little different. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna just need a normal size card. And then we're going to score it in half. And you're going to score it, since this is 4 1/4, you're going to score this at 2 1/8. And so you're going to bend that back. And then you're going to score the other side 2 1/8 and fold that back. So it makes like this mountain valley fold. And we're going to do it like, let's see, like this. So now we're going to go ahead and decorate our panels. This card is called a multi-panel fun fold. So you got 4 panels, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I am going to cut some paper. Now what I'm using today is I'm going to be using the floral, that new floral paper is this yellow, has all these really pretty designs on it. It's just gorgeous paper. So that's what I'm using today. It's a really pretty paper pack, and I just love all of the colors in it. So this piece here, I'm going to cut is yellow cardstock that matches the paper, and I'm cutting that at 3 3 3/4. Is that right? 3 by 3. That can't be right. Let's see. That's designer paper. Oh no. This would be 1 7/8 by 5 1/8. And those are you need to cut 4 of those. So 1 7/8 by 5 1/8 for these panels. I'm going to grab my tape and we'll go ahead and start building this card. Hi Vicki, I'm glad that you joined today. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some adhesive on this side of my card. And I'm going to center this. Oh, that's not perfectly centered, so I like it perfectly centered. I'm going to center this right there like that. And then I'm going to take the designer series paper, and I'm going to use this side, but look how pretty. You got double sides of paper, and this is not even, I mean, there's so many pretty papers in this set. Okay, so this one is 1 3/4 by 5 by 5 and 1 3/4 by 5, and you need 4 of these. Okay, so I'm looking at my writing directions, and have you ever done that? You like look at them and you've written them down and you can't even read your own writing. I'm like, oh man, this is not good. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to just line this up, and you can make this a little wider too on your cardstock if you want more of a bigger border, but I wanted that really thin looking border. So let's see, I should have 4 of these. Probably dropped one somewhere. So I may not be able to show you. Oh no, I got them all. Yay. All right, so we're going to just do the same thing. We're going to go ahead, I think I'm going to go ahead and just put these panels together first, and I'm using this side with the pretty paper. And again, the measurements for the panels are 1 7/8 by 5 1/8, and that's the yellow cardstock. And then the designer series paper is 1 3/4 by 5. And you need 4 panels because you have 4 panels on your card. All right, so let's get this one. I just thought this was kind of cute and a little different, which makes it kind of fun. And so here's another one. We got all our 4 panels put together. And then I'm going to go ahead and then adhere each panel onto the card. So this one's going to go here. I have a crazy bird. I'm at a crop this weekend. It's been so much fun. We go to these beautiful crops, beautiful houses in Marshall, and they're just so wonderful to have such a nice getaway. So here is this one. And then I'm going to put my last one on. But we have a crazy bird that keeps, oh, you know what? I put this on the light side. So let me switch that. Try to switch that carefully without ripping my paper. This is two-tone paper. I'm still using some two-tone paper, so I want the darker side on this side. So let's go ahead and put, so that matches up nice for this card. Anyway, this robin, he keeps jumping in the window to say hi, and there's hardly a ledge there. And he does that every morning, and he's still doing it. And he's like, it's raining now, because it's raining where I'm at. And he's like, I want inside. It's just crazy. All right, so here is our 4 panels, and we're going to do it like this. And it'll stand up like that, really pretty. So now I have, it's kind of a double thing. Now I'm going to decorate this part of the card, and this is white cardstock, and this is 6 inches. Let's make sure I'm telling you the truth. 6.5 inches by 4, and I'm going to go ahead and decorate it with the same kind of paper. I'm only going to use the back sides this time for this part, and we'll put this yellow piece here. And this yellow piece is just a little bit smaller cardstock. So it would be, let's see, 3 by 3 3/4, 3 3/4. And then I'm going to take my designer series paper. That would be 2 3/4 by 3.5. And I'm going to put it right in here. I'm using the back side of that really pretty pattern. And then again here, I'm going to do the same thing. So this is another piece, same size. This is 3 3/4. Put it on this side. There we go. And then I'm going to take this designer series paper, and it is 2 3/4 by 3.5. Okay, get my adhesive on there. All right, and then we're gonna decorate this part, and these are part of the paper too, and I just fussy cut these papers. So I'm just gonna kind of play with it and put a little pretty little flower in there. Let's see how I want that. I'll put that right there. And then I even cut like some, you know how on the ends of your paper you have these little flat pieces. So I'm just going to tuck that little flat piece underneath. Put a little adhesive on that. Tuck that under here so you can't even tell that it's not. And I'll put that one right there, I think. I think that looks really cute. And put that underneath. Oh, I don't know if I like it because the leaf is going a little weird. So you got to kind of play with it till you get it to where you think it looks cute. And I might use a regular flower, I think. So, and I'm gonna maybe move this over just a tad. So it's a little off center. Move this over just a little. And then have a nice bigger one, like right there. Put that one on top. And I wanted to decorate it a little bit like that. Got my flowers, and I got a couple stems I'm gonna stick in here. And I just fussy cut these, but there is a stamp set, you know, or you may even have a stamp set that would work perfectly with this. And another stamp set that I am going to use for this textured floral, which I use a lot. I'm going to use the Birthday Blooms for You because I think that's just perfect with these beautiful flowers that are blooming. And of course, right now, this is blooming season with May. And so this has these really pretty sentiments, but I love all these flowers too. So you could even use like some of these flowers if you wanted to stamp some flowers instead of do all the fussy cutting. They would match. I think they would match up really nice. So I'm going to kind of stick this one maybe here, and maybe another little leaf. I can grab it. Almost sounds like it's raining because he keeps hitting, I don't know if you can hear him. He keeps hitting the window and it almost sounds like he's raining. It's raining, like tapping on the window. Okay, so that's the front part of my panel. And then I'm gonna take this part and I'm gonna put my sentiment, which is this one that I just showed you. It's Birthday Blooms for You, because I think that's so appropriate with this pretty paper. And I have some choices. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it in green, the sentiment. Well, I could do it in gray, or I could do it in black. So I'm just gonna ink up my sentiment. I'm gonna put that like in the middle. Like that. Oops, I think I rocked the table a little bit. And then just to decorate the edges a little bit more, which I think is kind of cute, I'm going to go ahead and just make a little line around the edge, just a little border, like a picture frame kind of thing. And, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect because, you know, it is really hard to make a straight line. The one thing I found is if you start at the top and just go straight down, that helps them keep it nice and straight, or at least a little better. And I love decorating, just a little extra touches, make it look so cute. And so then I'm gonna go ahead and just add that right on there. So I have my little message here. And you could even, if you cut out an extra flower or something, if this was a full flower, I could even put a little flower down there. Isn't that pretty? So Birthday Blooms for You. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put adhesive on each side, right here on the side, because it's like a little card itself, but I'm gonna put the adhesive right on the edge of each side. Like that. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it flat. So this is like the pretty part. Fold it flat. I'm going to put this, and I'm going to, you need to kind of measure this a little bit because you want it to get in your envelope well. So I'm going to kind of line it up so that it is at 4 1/4. So I'm going to go right, this would be 4. I'm going to just go over just 1/4 inch and press down like that. And so this is the front of my card, and it bounces like that. Now I don't think I gave you the measurement for the centerpiece. I did, but I didn't tell you that I scored it right down the middle. It is 6.5 by 4, and I scored it at 3 1/4 so that I have 2 sides. So it would stand, you mail it like this, and it would stand up like this. So you have your little message on the back. It's just a really pretty little showy card. Isn't that cute? So thanks for joining me today. The other thing that you could add to it, I love these little bees, especially with flowers. Stampin' Up! Has these tiny bee trinkets. They're just really, really tiny. Super, super tiny. Aren't they cute? And you could add a couple little bee trinkets to your flowers, which I think adds a little something. Or you could even add some like little yellow dots that would match to do it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and add the bees because they're pretty flat. I mean, they're not totally flat. They do stand up. Let me show them to you so you can see. But they're pretty thin. So I don't think they're going to be a problem with the mail if you're going to mail them. But they just add so much to the card. I just think they're so cute. Just to put, well, I want a sign down here, so I might want to put my bee up a little bit more. Maybe put this bee down here. There we go. So I'll probably use a little dot to put my bee up here and a little bee down here. And there's my card. And I think it'll just look so cute. I know I would love to get a card like this. So thanks for joining me today. And I will see you next Sunday for Sunday Paper Fun. Bye-bye. Have a great week.